Hello and welcome back to Good Dreams. Today we are playing Bricklayer Simulator, brought to us by Bit Dream Studios. And check it out, it's a crane, we're on a build site, we're a construction worker in virtual reality. Isn't this just the coolest? And we got vehicles, we got little trucks and instructions on stuff to do and full interior cockpits. It's all detailed and we can drive around, honk our little horn, try not to run this guy over. And it's just the greatest thing ever. I've been following the development of this game for a couple weeks now. I have the developer on Twitter and been following his updates, and I've just been so impressed by this game in particular. I knew I wanted to cover it. We'll definitely have a full review in the future. He's not done developing it, so he has some really cool updates planned for the future. Like he has a space update planned. I think we're going to be going to the moon, which is just ridiculous, and a different expansion map, and also a whole bunch of VR mini games, which are absolutely crazy considering they could be its own standalone game. But he throws them in there as just like a side little mini game project, and that's what's really cool about this game. Not only is it like this really awesome farming simulator slash construction simulator slash bricklaying simulator type game, but it's also a really cool virtual reality experience. As you can see, we're literally driving a forklift in first person view, trying to get this pallet on the truck, and as you can see, I'm a terrible construction worker because I don't know what I'm doing. But that's the beauty of it and why this game is so enjoyable. So right now we're trying to follow the game's objective by completing the foundation for this construction site. So we got the concrete in this pallet, and now we gotta use the crane to lift it onto the site and start pouring the foundation supports in order to get the roof on this puppy. The big reason I love this game so much is all the vehicles are fully functional and accessible to you. So if you want to use the crane to move stuff, you can do that. You can use the crane to pick up other vehicles and get them to locations you normally couldn't access them with. So right now we're picking up this concrete pile mover thingy. I don't know the exact name. I apologize to all you construction workers who are very angry right now, yelling at me for not knowing my terminology, but I do know it picks up the concrete pillars and it puts them on the side so I can put my roof on this building. So it's a very cute and adorable game that's so well developed. It really does feel like an actual little simulator game that could be sold on PlayStation Network for like $10 or whatever. And I played this probably for an hour already, and I really could have played it for much longer. I'll definitely be playing it again once the space update comes out, because I just love space, and the idea of taking like a little space rover onto the moon and start crafting my own little space station up there is just the greatest thing, especially in virtual reality. And this game feels really good in virtual reality. I didn't get sick at all, and sense of motion is great, and the fact that every vehicle has in detailed cockpit views, it's just very well developed. And look at this, we literally just picked up the roof from the adjacent building, and now we're going to lay it on top our new structure in order to create our own building of sorts. And it's great because it's like building your own Lego set in this virtual reality experience. And what's cool is it's not like some preset thing. It's like, oh, you can only do this roof and then you're done. It's actually a fully modular building, so you can keep building higher and higher if you want. You can make like a 5-story building if you want. You just keep going higher and repeat the process over and over. So it's really like Legos, and I love it so much. And if you run out of material, you can go to the mines down below and start digging some more, and you can get more brick, and you can build more buildings and layers. It's such a great idea for a game. Bricklaying simulator. So right now, this was my first attempt. The objective is to get 4 pallets of brick up to the construction site, and me being a genius only brought 1 trailer when I should have got 2. So I'm trying to stack them on top, and spoiler alert, it doesn't end very well. But I I did give it my best, right? Like, it's the thought that counts, right? Right? So in addition to not having enough trailer space, I also forgot to close my tailgate. So I might have lost a few packages because of that. But you know, we're learning. We're learning. It's a learning experience. If you want to like become a construction worker in real life, this will give you the skills required to do so. So if you're stuck in the house because of COVID and want to brush up on your life skills, just put a VR headset on and play this. What could go wrong? I mean, what other experience is going to teach you how to fly boxes from one trailer to the other without even using any mechanical lift? Like, I think that's skill right there. And I mean, we lost one here, but you don't have to worry about that. The trailer wanted to stay behind anyways. So I got 3. A 3 out of 4 is pretty good. That's a good 75% success rate. I will take it. And once we get our delivery, I mean, look at that, just hands-free delivery. That's some white glove service if I ever saw it. And of course, to go get the other 2 properly, we put our little forklift, and we get that little pile picker-upper thingy, and it didn't go too well. We kind of destroyed the roof in the process. So, I mean, lessons learned, right? That's only a $500,000 mistake. But we put the roof back on, and we got this little contraption which lets us bring our equipment to the upper levels. Because apparently that's what you're supposed to do, and not try to pick up the machine and run it into the roof. Who knew that was a bad idea? But yeah, that's apparently how you're supposed to do it. So after following all safety regulations and making our way to the top, we have to get this brick over to the green square in order to craft the walls for this fantastic building. But we might have gotten our forklift stuck, maybe. That was my fault. So luckily, the developer of this fantastic game thought this through, and allows us to push the brick very slowly. So we're going to fast forward all through this. It took me probably 5 minutes to push this pallet of bricks to the correct location, but we got it done. And look at our glorious wall, isn't it fabulous? And that pretty much wraps up our walkthrough of Bricklaying Simulator. Be sure to check it out yourself in the In Dreams links below, and stick around for our review in the future. In the meantime though, as always, sweet dreams.